We did good enough today, Judge.
All right. How old are you?
19.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for 1 month for a plea deadline date. So we're gonna bring you back a month from now and you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide sooner and your counsel wants to come back sooner, then he can ask and we'll place you on the docket. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what date? All right, so we'll bring you back on,
I'm out of state. I've got a vacation, but it's filed 3 times.
okay.
That whole week,
All right, so what is your vacation dates?
21 through 27.
Okay,
That whole week.
so you say 20, I'm sorry, 21 through what?
Sunday through Saturday, 21 through 27, 28. 21 through 27.
All right.
Sunday through Saturday.
Norma, could we put it on July 30th or the 29th?
Okay.
All right, we'll bring you back on July 29th. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you. Yes, that's the plea debt.
Sparks for Christopher Miller.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your name.
Brittany Sparks.
Sparks?
Yes.
All right, you entered a plea of no contest on May 16th, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
And have both parties had a chance to review the PSI?
Yes, sir.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Right. According to the plea bargaining agreement, state recommends deferred adjudication. This is the run concurrent with 2020 CR 1185C. There should be a drug court evaluation. If not accepted, then follow the TAP recommendations. Excuse me, do you have 2020 CR 1185C? All right, is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, he is, although it says otherwise in his PSI, Your Honor, he is willing to do drug court. He did qualify, he was accepted, but they had to give his spot away, is my understanding, because the sentencing was too far out.
Mhm.
I've asked probation if there is a spot available. They said not right now. But I think they have graduation coming up and maybe a spot will be open soon. That is what he would like to do if the court will allow him to.
Okay. All right, anything from the state?
No, Your Honor, except that I think the other case, it's an MTR. I think both parties intend to sort of let that MTR expire, because he'd be on the first 5 years.
Okay. All right, does anyone wish to speak to length of probation?
Your Honor, our agreement with the state was for 5 years. That is what my client accepted, so.
All right, that's outside the agreement.
Oh, yes. I mean, as far as the length, I mean, that's what we would be asking for is for 5 years, but we understand that it's your decision.
Okay. It's the 2020 CR 1185C. All right. I see the nature of that offense. And what was the length of probation on that offense? Was it 4 years?
Judge, I think
Yeah.
that-
All right. All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. Taking consideration NIGMAG number 746576. There's to be referral to felony drug court. He's to remain in custody until transfer to felony drug court. Counsel, if you reach out to felony drug court, you can see when they can accept him. If for some reason they don't have any room for him in the foreseeable future, just let the court know and the court will consider a different placement. But for now, he's to remain in custody until accepted into felony drug court. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. The court will not waive any of those hours. You're going to have to do those hours. You understand? Oh, thank you. And it says in here that the guilt was minimized. Why is it saying that?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. In the.
In the
statute?
PSI? Yes. It says that he minimized guilt.
Yes, Judge, there was, the Nightmare case was a possession charge. Mr. Miller and I have spoken at length, because he had a difficult time accepting responsibility for the possession charge. We have spoken about him accepting the responsibility for this tampering with evidence. So I think since he has spoken to the judge, he has come to the realization of where we are with this case.
And what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I mean, I work out there. I mean, I continue to have jobs and I mean. I just need a steady balance. That's why I want to get into the felony drug court.
Do you have any children?
I do have a daughter.
And what's her age?
She just turned 10. I just missed her birthday because of all this.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. What?
I missed her birthday because of all this.
All right. Well, I mean, you missed her birthday for your own actions.
Right.
All right, there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to order parenting classes. There's to be field visits. One time per month until further notice. And probation, if for some reason he is not accepted into felony drug. Yeah, if for some reason with regards to felony drug court, he's going to remain in custody until they accept him. So he's to remain there. If it's taking a long time, then probation, you can let me know, or his counsel can let me know, and then I'll decide to do something else. But he's not to be released until he's in felony drug court.
Okay, finish it.
All right. And probation, is there anything else he needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, when we're on the record, excuse me, when we're on the record, there's a sign. Do y'all see that sign? All right, thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, and I hope those burns heal. What were you doing in the kitchen?
I was cooking
What were you cooking?
dinner.
I mean, what's the meal?
It was just oatmeal, honestly.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Bear County Jail, probably oatmeal.
I have a slight issue with that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the burns and infection and getting healthcare and seeing a doctor and going to do that. I mean, I've been waiting to go and waiting for this PSI and waiting to get into drug court for the last 30 days. I know you said I have to do it in custody.
Yes,
I mean, even with monitor or anything like that, because I'm trying to
No.
go and
because here's the thing. You have a drug problem. You have a major drug problem. The fact that you're on probation, the state made an offer with you. Even though you're on probation for another case, they made an offer for probation on this case.
yes, ma'am.
So people always want the sun, the moon, the stars. And then when they're at the very beginning, when they're looking at prison time, it's always like, I'll do anything.
Well, I mean, it was just because I was already, just because of the sentencing wise, I was already accepted into the drug court. I missed it.
Yeah. I mean, I could send you to prison and they'll give you, I think they have better medical care at the prison if you want.
It's not what I want.
Okay, all right, good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, today's plea deadline date.
Your Honor, the last time the case was on, I didn't have a plea. They hadn't given it to me. You said you reset it for a plea deadline, that they were gonna provide me with the plea offer during that time. They didn't do it. They did give me a plea offer today, a few
Okay.
minutes ago. I would like to have a short period,
Sure.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it's worth.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Can you reset this the week of July 15th for a plea deadline date? It's Ramon Sanchez. All right, we'll come back on July 18th. If you want to come back sooner, just let your attorney know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, State.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who are you taking photos of?
Oh, I was just letting my daughter know my son was okay and that he.
No, my question is, who are you taking photos of? All right, so Deputy Laura, if you put her in cuffs, since you want to be next to her son and put her in the box.
I apologize, ma'am. I did
Oh, I
not,
appreciate your apology.
I didn't know.
All right,
Put your photos picture of that.
and who is Rick in the box?
He's with Charles Monk.
All right. Well, I'm sure Charles Buck will come back and take care of you, but for now, you're going to be in the box. Who's here on John Anthony Martinez? All right, come forward. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. People don't pay attention to that sign because it's blocked for some reason. Yeah.
So I spoke with the state, Your Honor. We received an offer today. We would like to set the case for a plea in 30 days if possible.
All right, so do you have all the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, on this case, it is John Anthony Martinez. Set it for a plea deadline date in 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, we'll be back on July 25th. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. All right, as soon as I have the file, I'll take it up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what's happening with this case?
Judge, we got an offer today
Okay.
and she's seriously considering it. I've asked her to give me 2 weeks to evaluate it for her and come back in 2 weeks and probably be approved.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Jacqueline Alonso, could I have a 2-week reset for disposition? All right,
All right.
that will be your last court date before jury trial. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
And any other certificates you have, bring me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is for discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we had a discovery acknowledgement file, but my understanding that there may be other issues.
We have provided the state with a lot of discovery. They're trying, it's a lot of photographs he took of the day where he was. It's our defense, basically. We weren't there. And so they're trying to plot out all the pictures. And they haven't been able to do so at this time, but they're working on it.
And Judge, we got the photos not that long ago. It's just actually sitting down and plotting everything out. I was starting to do that on the map, but it was starting to get complicated.
Okay, how much time do you need or you want?
Week or two, as long as I get a couple hours, like. an
See,
hour.
people always ask for a week or two, but if you just tell me what you want and I'll let you know whether or not I can, 2 weeks?
I was gonna say, I'm on vacation the 15th, so
All right. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna give you more than 2 weeks.
Okay.
We'll reset it the week of July 29th.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
that enough time for everybody?
Should be more than enough time.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you recall on Riot Aguilar, the week of July 29th? And it's the exchange of discovery between counsel. All right, so we'll come back on July 29th. I'm giving the state extra time because I know you want them to have that time to
Yes,
make
ma'am.
sure if the case should go forward or not.
I appreciate it.
All right, so that will be your last discovery date. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Mr. Attorney, what is your name?
Warren Wolf, WOLF.
Okay.
All right, so defense said that he has seen his client.
He went down, I believe, yes.
All right, and defense, do you have all the discovery?
I'll have to check. I was able to see some things state had with them, but that's not everything that's there, so I need to verify that.
All right, state, were you able to tender an offer?
Yeah, so 2 things, Your Honor. Yes, we were, to answer your question, the state did convey an offer, and we've confirmed with counsel too that the discovery is on e-discovery as well,
All right,
just for the courts.
all right, thank you.
I'm gonna drop off a flash drive tomorrow. I have trouble downloading this. not gonna burden you with my problems with these.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, we're gonna set this for a plea deadline date and a jury trial date the same. Because I know there are issues with transportation. All right, what date?
I need to track down, I need to get an investigator, track down some things that my client is telling me to prepare a defense.
Okay,
So I'll need to do that before I can say I'm ready.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a plea deadline date and jury trial date. All right, your jury trial date and plea deadline date is gonna be September 9th. And it will be an impact.
I will be out of the country.
All right, Norma, if you'll put it before that date.
And I'll be out of the country.
What date are you out of the country?
I leave the 29th of July.
And how long are you gonna be gone?
I return September 16th.
All right, Norma, recall this for July 25th to see where they are. Mhm.
For status.
Yes, and then after that, that's gonna be a quick turnaround for trial. So if you're all gonna reach any type of agreement, it needs to be done by that date.
I would ask that it be by Zoom, Judge.
Are they able to Zoom him?
Yes.
All right,
I don't think he's at the, what do you call it, at the county hospital, university.
all right, they can Zoom, but he'll be need to, if they reach an agreement, he's gonna need to be able to fill out paperwork there. All right, we'll see you back on July 25th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 3-3, State of Texas versus Christian Rojas. Hi. Hello. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Andrew Harris, Edmund, for the state.
Miguel Soto Pastrana for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Rojas?
Yes.
All right, there's an interpreter present. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you may lower your hand.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Rojas, all of the documents that I'm going to go over with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
All right, and defense, do you speak Spanish fluently?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And were you able to communicate with your client in Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. I'm sorry, counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rojas, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, proceeding on the lesser included of Class B misdemeanor DWI.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of driving while intoxicated first? That is a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment is anywhere from 0 to 180 days in the Bear County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea, and gives you more than you bargained for. The fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Yes. Do you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Yes. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? Yes. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent
Yes, Your Honor.
and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rojas, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
No. Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
No. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Yes. Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
No. Counsel, has your client been advised of the impact this plea will have on his immigration status?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Was he informed that the possibility of deportation, denial of naturalization, and the right to reentry may be revoked?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he had ample time to speak with an immigration attorney?
Due to us, Your Honor, we have an in-house counsel of immigration. On our last setting, we make sure that we do the extensive questioning regarding the immigration issues here. And we have provided that information to our client.
All right, and do you believe he understands the immigration consequences of entering a plea in this case?
Definitely, Your Honor.
Mr. Rojas, do you understand by entering this plea that it may have an impact upon your immigration status? Yes. Do you understand that you may be deported, denied reentry, and the right to naturalization? Yes. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? Yes. According to the plea, your punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a $500 fine. The state is proceeding on the lesser included offense or DWI first. Did you understand that to be the plea? Yes. Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes.
We have 2 years of this
All right.
probation.
Mr. Rojas, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Yes. Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Yes. Counsel, have there been any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, DWI intervention, VIP, ignition interlock for the full term, and 1 year driver's license suspension. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Yes. Then to the lesser included offense of DWI first, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Guilty. State, any evidence?
Contained in exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Yes. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, she's only a parent of 4 and now 5, because her wife is pregnant. He works here for a long time. He's aware his residency renewal. And he's just a do labor now.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 180 days in the Bear County Jail, suspended. Mr. Davidson, if you can move so you won't block probation. Yeah, thank you. Court is going to sentence you to 180 days in the Bear County Jail, suspended and probated for 2 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. There's going to be 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes with Compadre e Compadre. And once those are completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. Ignition interlock the full term, and the court will note that the defendant has been on ignition interlock since the inception of this case. There's to be 1 year driver's license suspension. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. We're going to do 90 sober meetings in 90 days. TAP evaluation. Follow TAP evaluation recommendations. However, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we're going to start with outpatient treatment. And there'll be 1 field visit for 1 month, and then at probation's discretion. All right, probation, is there anything else he needs? All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
No. All right, did you review the trial court?
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. If there's anything you need from the court, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to me. All right. And if ever you think that you're going somewhere and you're going to have alcohol, you're not supposed to be driving. You would have saved so much money, so much time if you would have just had someone else drive. You understand?
Yes.
And I don't think Dolly Parton ever had a DWI. All right. Even when Jolene was involved. All right, have a good one.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Thank you.
Gracias.
All right, you too. Have a good one. All right, we're gonna have to recall your case. Your attorney is ill. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, can you recall it in maybe 3 weeks? And did you make your appointment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, they're gonna give you a reset form for July 18th.
18? Okay.
Yes.
All right,
And once you sign that, you're excused.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Right, so has it been discovered? Family violence case, not a family violence case?
So update for the court. So since the last setting, Ms. Gutierrez's case in the misdemeanor courts was transferred to County Court 13.
Okay.
But then there is this new accusation that could potentially lead that County Court 13 case to be filed as an indicted repeater VPO. I discussed with Mr. Dunn. He has no update from intake at this point. He gave me the contact information for the intake attorney for the court that I would need to contact about a timeline about when that could be indicted. I discussed with Mr. Escobar and he is actively providing me reports for those accusations, so we are getting updated on that as well. And I discussed with Ms. Gutierrez, she is interested in accepting the state's offer to TIC this active case with a plea of a combination of those cases. The holdup for the court, of course, is getting those cases filed so that we can enter the case, confirm 3914 is being complied with, and then have it.
All right, so I'm giving you all a plea deadline date. There will be no further extensions of plea deadline dates. This case has been on the docket for a while. I understand that there were a lot of moving parts. So I'm setting this at the end of July, and that's plea deadline date.
Yes.
And make sure you're on time, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Ferguson, what date? All right, we're gonna come back on July 30th, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Ma'am.
All right, we're gonna go forward. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 1983, State of Texas versus Ashley Draper Ward. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Oh, sorry.
for the defense?
Christopher Simpkins.
And are you Miss Ashley Draper Ward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you entered a plea of guilty. The judge found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending community supervision. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor, but we're okay with proceeding anyway because we are recommending these.
All right, defense? All right, any objections to the PSI report?
None, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I believe she's motivated, she'll be successful, and she understands that she faces severe repercussions if she does not live up to her obligations. But that's what she followed the plea bargain agreement.
All right, Ms. Ward, do you have any family support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, who's your support system?
My grandmother's.
All right. And do you have any children?
3.
Okay, what are their ages?
5, 6, and 8.
And who are they with?
My mother-in-law.
And have you had any CPS cases in regards to them?
No.
When's the last time you had contact with them?
Before I was incarcerated.
So how did it come to be that your mother-in-law had custody of them?
My first incarceration, she took custody while I was incarcerated.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you step up to the mic a little bit more?
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to a $500 fine. That's going to be probated.
Okay.
4 years deferred adjudication, and states you may continue to confer. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order you to complete parenting classes.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm sorry, Ms. Eckel, if you could move so probation can, yeah. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be anger management.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to remain in custody for her Tacoma exam. And they say that's scheduled at August 22nd.
Yes.
And we'll follow those, what their recommendations are. If for some reason she's not accepted, then we're going to do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. You're going to need to sign a release for any type of medical treatment that you're receiving. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular UAs, proof of employment, or SSI within 45 days of release. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits, one time per month until she receives her case manager. And that's the case manager for mental health. And also, let's do a referral to felony drug court. And we can also do a referral to mental health court and let mental health court know that if she is accepted to mental health court, the court will entertain a motion for new trial because they'll only accept her if she does not have a open probation case. And the reason why I'm doing that, I think that they will be able to address any issues you have weekly more than this court is able to do. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State, are you going to have any objections if mental health court were to accept her to for a motion for new trial?
Not at this time.
All right. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Judge.
All right, is there anything else you need in order to be successful?
Ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Don't use your mental health issues as an excuse. Do you understand? I understand mental health, but you were involved in a dangerous situation that could have ended very badly for you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's up with all the names? Whose names?
My kids.
Hmm?
My kids.
All right. I always tell people, if you're going to put a name on your body, children, mom is usually a safe bet, not your significant other. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. If you need anything, you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's in your ear?
Earplugs.
I'm sorry. Oh, earplugs. Well, how are you able to hear with earplugs?
They're not very good.
Okay. How does she get earplugs at the jail, or do they make those? Okay. So here's the thing. I know at the jail, people make a lot of things, but all of that is considered contraband and it'll get you in trouble at the jail. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Rick Contreras.
He's coming, Judge,
All right.
and he apologizes for his mother.
Oh, don't you know, we're
Good
all
evening.
adults. I appreciate you apologizing for
Sorry,
your
I
mother.
really do.
Yeah, but you know, if she calls you or visits you at the jail, remember to tell her, you know, she can't do that in court. And let me explain to you why. Because we try to run things smoothly. And when people start doing extra in the audience, the deputies are on high alert. They're already on high alert. Then people end up not being able to come back to court. And I know you would like her to be here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm sorry. We just buried my brother, so she's kind of.
Oh, your defense attorney explained it to me. So I talked to the defense attorney and the deputy. She's going to be released, but sometimes people need to see how it looks in the back.
Yes.
And then they'll say, okay, I'm going to follow the rules.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where are we on this case?
Okay, Judge, I'm recently new to Mr. Contreras' case. He has on his MTR an allegation of a new number one. And for reasons that I can't explain, his new number ones have been pending in another court for a long time.
Oh, I can't explain either.
However, I've remedied that. They're going to be transferred to this court. Mr. Garahan, for that reason, has never even seen the new number ones.
Okay.
So so we're going to ask for some time.
Okay.
For that to happen. In addition, no one's ever asked for a bond to be set on Mr. Contreras' MTR. He's on deferred adjudication for this offense. I'm asking the court if we would consider setting him a bond.
All right, let's do first things first.
So I'd like to reset his case first.
Yes, all right. So, yes, I don't know why those cases
I
are
don't either, but
in the
that has
175.
been fixed. I've spoken to your court staff and they've remedied that as well. So.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson, let's recall this in 30 days. We'll call it in 30 days as far as the discovery. It won't be set for hearing yet. So, all right, so it's gonna be July 25th.
I'm out of town. Can we do the following week? Yes.
Sure.
Yes, that's perfect.
All right, so August 1st for discovery on new cases.
Attorney, are you Mr. Bunk?
I am Charles Funk. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, and state, are you prepared to proceed on an oral motion?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Court is calling 2021 CR 2910W State of Texas versus Rick Anthony Contreras. Rob parties announced for the record for the state. Defense,
Charles Bunk for Mr. Contreras.
and are you Mr. Contreras?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense is asking for bond and by way of oral motion. Any objection to the motion being oral?
Not from the state, no, Your Honor.
All right, the defendant is on deferred adjudication. Legally, he's entitled to a bond. Have you all had a chance to discuss a bond amount?
No, Your Honor.
Do y'all want to discuss a bond amount?
We will bring this up. That we've agreed, if it satisfies the court, we're in agreement at the bond being set at $10,000.
All right.
That is correct.
All right, the court, the defendant is on bond out of this court, so the court is aware of the defendant's criminal history. The court is aware of the defendant's mental history, which does not exist. And so I'm just putting on the record that the court is aware of his background. So since you've been at the Bexar County Jail, have there been any mental health issues that have arisen?
No, ma'am.
All right, are you on any type of medications?
Not ma'am.
All right. And do you have a place to live if you were released?
Yes, ma'am.
And are there only adults in the household?
My son lives there.
All right, how old is your son?
He's 3. He's gonna be 4 in October.
All right, so your son is there and who else is there?
His mother.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to follow your agreement. Set your bond at $10,000. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, so you can have contact with your son, but there needs to be an adult there.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's going to be, you're going to have to do UAs. Probation will tell you of a location you can go. Since this is still pending
Yes, ma'am.
and open, the motion to revoke, you're not currently supervised by probation because the motion to revoke is pending. So they'll let you know where you can go to do UAs. It just won't be done under them. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to order regular UAs. Is there anything else?
Nothing else, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
May
You
we
have a
excuse-
great day.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay. All right, I'll take that up.
Ready.
Thank you. So in this case, there was an issue of whether or not he's a citizen. The defendant believes he's a citizen, but you are what to check into that?
I will ask Monica about that.
All right, and this is a family violence case.
It's real.
Are you aware? Okay. Zach Dunn,
Yes, Judge.
this is a family violence case.
Which case is this, Judge?
Ramiro Sandoval.
Okay.
CPS record?
Yep.
All right. So there was an issue. He thinks he's a citizen. Nobody knows if he's actually a citizen. That's supposed to be checked into. So where are we on discovery?
Well, while they're gonna check into that, then, do you mind as well, Your Honor, if we get your signature here? This is a case where we have the records. And it's going to come by to view the forensic interview. When they do that, it'll be a 2-for-1. We'll give them our copy that the paralegals create and they can do the forensic.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, this is going to be recalled for the end of July for discovery. You all need to be prepared to sign a discovery acknowledgement and the immigration issue needs to be solved. All right, we'll be back on July 29th for discovery.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll give him a reset form. And also Norma, if you can make sure Charles Funk last client gets a reset form as well. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Your Honor.
All right, Darren.
On to your next case, may Judge Wolf and I approach, an FTR.
Just give me one moment. Let me call this case.
And here. I don't know that she,
All right,
yes.
all right. Of course, state, there's been some Odyssey issues. He's saying that he doesn't believe his client is aware of this setting. I can issue a warrant for her, or either we can recall it back on July 1st.
That Monday?
Yes.
Can we please do that, without a warrant, because I didn't know, I was here for something else. I didn't know she was said either.
And so he's saying he did not know she was set either.
I'm fine with July 1st, Judge.
All right, Norma, on Darren Johnson, we're gonna recall this for July 1st. If your client doesn't appear, then a warrant may be issued. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, if you all approach and just give me a moment.
Your Honor. After that, let me ask you on something else.
What are you asking?
I just wanted to inform the court that I filed a motion for a new trial on the case just for standard
Sure.
procedure.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Davidson.
It's on Rebecca Alvarez.
All right. What did you all want to discuss with the court?
Judge, I was conferring with Mr. Edelman. This is the first setting on the MTR. He had initial offer. I would like for him to have an affidavit that was signed by a co-defendant. It's part of the basis of the new number ones. And he said he'd take a look at that, have a different open mind. I'm going to get him to that before the next setting. So I'm just asking for a setting for him to take a review of that and get some medical documentation that I have for my client as well regarding cannabis use.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Recall this for the week of July 15th, please.
Thank you very much, Judge.
He does have an active warrant.
Actually, I looked into that. If we can just hold him here, Judge, he doesn't. It's been resolved. I have an email that
All right,
verifies that.
we'll have him, we'll bring him back.
Okay,
All right, Ms. Ferguson, what date?
bring him back. Can you just take 2 seconds? Please.
Yes, the week of July 15th.
Good. Can we take 2 seconds, please?
Okay, so here's the thing.
I can show
Guys,
you the
No,
dismissal.
no. Here's the thing. Everyone, just come down.
No, I'm just.
Guess
saying,
what?
kind of telling us.
All right, I understand. So she's gonna put you in the box. I'm gonna call these cases and then we'll come back to you. So just give me a second. So what date?
July 18th.
All right. No, that's for discovery. So that's July 18th. And then counsel, if you will show that to the clerk in the back and they will be able to pull something. 24 CR 4842, State of Texas versus Clarence McDaniel. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Edelman.
Defense?
Marissa Giovenco, it's Giovenco for Mr. McDaniel.
All right, and are you Clarence McDaniel?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. McDaniel, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Proceeding on count 1, waiving count 2, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna need to keep your voice up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the state is proceeding on count 1, that's possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge, I do.
Mr. McDaniel, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 1. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. This will run concurrent with County Court 14 number 726688. State is taking in consideration 726689, 726690, 2024 CR 4841. There's to be restitution in cause numbers 726689, 726690. And the state is silent on your applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea.
Judge, just to be clear, my understanding was it was going to be a cap of 7. We are happily going to accept a cap of 6 if the paperwork says otherwise.
Now, the paperwork says a cap of 7.
Okay, you said 6 on the record, so
Oh,
I
I'm
wanted
so
to be
sorry. I thought I
clear.
said 7.
Okay,
All right, so is that the plea?
yes, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the state. By the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense as charged in count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Obliged, Your Honor.
I have reviewed that with my client. We have no objections.
All right, Mr. McDaniel, did you understand, again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Probation, is there any way to expedite this, or is that too much expediting in the court?
It's certainly try to Judge.
All right, Norma, could you put this, if we were to put this at the end of July, you think, just to see if we were able to do it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Norma, could you put this as for sentencing the last week of July? All right, we'll bring you back on July 29th. Counsel, of course, if it's not prepared, then we won't proceed. We'll get a new date.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right. Hello, where are we, counsel?
Your Honor, I've conferred with the state. We are close to resolving this case. I do need to do some due diligence just to make sure that everything's good on the case before we accept any plea offer. So we're asking for a short reset, and we'll come
Is
back.
the week of July 8th too soon? Or you want the week of July 15th?
Double check my calendar, Judge. Week of July 8th is actually better.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, could I have a date for disposition a week of July 8th? 8th or 11th?
The 11th.
All right, we'll bring you back on July 11th. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, court is calling 2021 CR 11076, State of Texas versus Monique Renee Rowley Williams. Could I have parties announced for the record of the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Charles Buck from Ms. Riley Williams.
And are you Miss Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, could I have a file stamp, please? MTR. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilty and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Monique Renee Raleigh Williams who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 11076 for the offense of deadly conduct firearm on July 11, 2022 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Monique Renee Riley Williams, then and there failed to submit to drug testing for the month of March 2024, as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly organized, authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, the state waives and abandons the other conditions.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court can find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you to 10 years in prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court is going to find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is a proposal, Your Honor, yes.
And what is that proposed agreement?
The proposed agreement is to follow the recommendation of probation, which is amend conditions for continued CPS compliance, BIP class completion, and a no harmful or injurious contact with the defendant's child's father.
And what's the name of the father?
Jarrell Sinquist.
Darrell what?
Jarrell Sinquist.
Spell the first name.
Jorel, Sinquist, Senquiz. Yes, miss.
All right, why are you not, you want to raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state your name for the record.
Monique Riley Williams.
Why are you not being successful on this probation? You're supposed to report for UAs, you're not doing it. Why not?
I missed this one. I'm gonna be completely honest. I had forgotten. I don't do drugs or alcohol. I've never came out dirty, so I did ask him to if I can do one that week and he told me yes, so I did 2 for the next month.
All right, is that correct probation that she did 2 for the next month?
Yes.
All right, if you need to get a calendar, you're gonna have to get a calendar. You're looking at 10 years in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any other recommendations?
No, Your Honor, that's the entirety of the proposed recommendations, Your Honor.
All right, I can tell you with regards to Jorel Sinquez, I'm not gonna do a no harm for injurious contact until he provides a letter to probation or comes and tells the court that he wants to have contact with you. There's a reason why people are asking for no harm for injurious contact. So the court is going to deny the motion, alter the amend conditions to include CPS compliance, the BIPP course, and there's to be no contact with Jarrell Sinquez. And if there's an issue, obviously there is an issue because it's CPS, so there's a child involved. If there's an issue with child exchange while the CPS case is pending, they can help make that happen without your contacting him. You are not to have contact with him. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That means no phone calls, no letters, no, I'm sorry, no, let's try to work this out. No, what's happening? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's just some side advice that I used to always tell my clients on CPS. When you break up with somebody and you are no longer together, they may tend to bring other partners in your child's life that you think they should not be. What you need to do is contact your attorney, or in your case, contact CPS. But you are not supposed to be putting your 2 cents in that relationship. And whatever you do, if this no contact order is ever lifted and you all are doing child exchanges, don't bring your significant other to the child exchange. And if they bring their significant other to the child exchange, just bite your lip and accept it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because crazy things end up happening when people are bringing girlfriends and boyfriends who really have nothing to do with nothing to a child exchange. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Judge, she did want to ask, she's got her diploma. and She
Oh.
wanted to ask if that would help with her community service.
Yes, let me see. This
I'm
is
enrolled
awesome.
in college.
And she starts college in August.
Oh, yes, of course that will help. This is great. You know, I ended up going to Booker T. Washington High School.
Yes, ma'am.
The other schools that had more money than our school had, they did not have the leather binding. And my mom would tell people, hey, where's your leather binding? My daughter has leather binding. But, oh, this is so awesome. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And so what are you going to study? What are you doing in college?
Phlebotomy, hopefully.
Okay, awesome. I can't do that. Don't like the sight of blood, but all right. Well, good luck to you. Just keep striving. And sometimes when you're striving to do different things and better yourself, it's difficult. It gets hard, but don't lose sight of what your hopes and dreams are. Just keep pushing it. Even though the days are long, at some point you're going to reach, your degree.
Yeah.
And then you're going to look back on it and you're going to say, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right. And probation. She's gonna go to college. When she goes to college, community service hours will be deemed satisfied. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Everyone, the court is on recess.